Welcome, everyone, to another week's episode of the Green Lodge Podcast. I'm your host, JP.
Uh-oh. See?
Now you don't know what to do.
I'm Michael.
Switched seats, and everything went to hell.
We switched seats. I'm still Brody.
Yeah, I'm still Michael.
Cool.
Are you?
No.
Off
my medication. Somebody new each week.
He's got too much responsibility now running a board.
Yeah, we've been changing everything up here, guys. We hope you like it. If you don't, we don't really care. We're more comfortable. It looks better. You get to see the bulges.
It's really way more comfortable.
It is.
Definitely.
Yeah, the table was kind of weird. And these are nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. So
Even
nice,
reflecting on our Sean video.
And I can do this too. I won't hit you with it.
I don't believe you.
I mean, I might, but I can lean back and I can get more comfortable.
Boom mics, dude.
Boom mics. All right, guys. So it would not be a Green Lodge podcast if we did not start out with some green in the lodge. So, golf clap.
Ooh, we did.
That was nice. That was a synchronized golf clapping. So I found this one at Lova, of course.
Down with consume.
Yeah, we love our Lova. But so this one is the High Times Bud of the Year for Illinois.
Oh, really?
Yeah, animal mints. Or animal face.
Okay, I've seen that one. Right, I've seen it on the website, but I've never got it. I do like Rhythm though; they've got some pretty solid strains.
Yeah, they've got some good shit. But yeah, so that was apparently the #1 bud.
Shit.
Yeah, in Illinois this year.
God,
and I have not tried this one, so we're gonna spark it up and let things ride.
Got some pretty red hairs in it.
It does.
Nice.
So let me see that case when you're done.
No.
All right, so guys, we've got this. It's an indica, and it is coming in at a 33.25%. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. 34.67. If you know a lot about the level of THC, that's a really high level of THC for just a bud. So, yeah, indica dominant. It's face-off OG with animal mints.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice little cross strain.
And we're going to do it right. I got a big fat hooter here. And we're going to light it with a fucking match, as God intended.
Ooh.
So.
Speaking of synchronized things, I was going to talk about synchronicities a week ago, but that same day I brought it up at the podcast. The next day, Michael, you shared, me and my dad worked all day, and we listened to NXS for some reason. And I mean, you've never spoke about NXS or anything, but you shared a song we listened to that day at the house on our story.
I shared an NXS song?
Mm-hmm. On the story with one of our YouTube links.
Elegantly Wasted.
You did, yes.
Yeah, that was it, yeah. And we have talked about NXS.
Really?
Yeah, I was the one that told you that he died from autoerotic asphyxiation.
Oh, yeah. That's hardcore.
I mean, so he liked to masturbate with, a noose around his neck.
Yeah, he just grabbed a belt, choked shit out of himself. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people that like to get choked.
Yeah, when in Rome.
I'm free for him,
He just didn't have anybody do it for him at the time, I guess. And
no Chuck Berry.
I'm just saying, like, the weirder you get, the harder it is to go back.
This is spicy.
This is true.
So, like, then you get stuck in a situation where you can't even jerk off normally. You gotta tie a belt around your neck.
I must say,
I'm not judging you, man. Like, you do you, but like,
I don't know. That seems really risky.
It is risky. He died.
He did.
It's fucking real risky.
And like nowadays, in my tender, ripe age of 38. Shit could take a while sometimes, I'm going to get cramps in my arm and ready to fucking just give up. Fake it and go to sleep.
Start getting a forehead sweat and you're like, yeah, that's not worth it.
Yeah.
Well, it's that lack of oxygen.
That makes
the
sense.
Euphoria.
It's that stamina I wish I had in my fucking 20s.
Well, you might jerk it a little faster if you feel like you're going to fucking die.
This is true. This is true. I might up the ante.
Lack of oxygen is the reason I think I used to get somewhat stoned off of hookah tobacco. Because I would just smoke it for like 5 minutes at a time. I'd be like playing Xbox and I'd have it hooked up in my mouth and I'd just be blowing in, blowing out. And then I'd sit back and I'd just be fucked up for like.
Tobacco's a drug, man.
Yeah. I mean, that's what weed does, cut off the circulation in your brain. That's why I yawn all the time. Everyone thinks I'm tired constantly. I just have no oxygen in my brain.
I do be yawning a lot.
Yes,
Right.
It's just, it's that shitty. Yeah, we got no oxygen. That's why I feel like if I jerked off with a fucking belt around my neck, the lack of oxygen already, like, if I don't come fast, I'm dead.
That's the danger. It's the excitement of it.
Have either
will
of you
I die
watched,
or will I bust a nut?
Have you
Or
watched
both.
Human
Or
Centipede
both.
2? Human Centipede 2,
What about it?
when he jerks off with sandpaper.
I mean,
That is one of the most disturbing
those movies
things.
are exercises in
How much
what can you get on film and get away with.
Jerking off with sandpaper.
That's a good.
I mean, that's a pretty light part of the movie too.
Sounds
It
like
is.
a punk band that you formed in high school. Name like jerking off with
Sandpaper fap towel.
Oh my god! Really? Fuck.
Sandpaper spank rag. That's it right there.
God damn.
It's an ode to Human
Our
Centipede
first
2.
EP, Bloody Nut.
I gotta say, this feels weird being second in rotation right now. with
Oh,
this
shit,
doing.
yeah.
You handed it to me. And then
I don't want you to feel like you got some kind of fucking promotion or something.
I don't know. I
Don't
feel
let this go to your head.
Don't lean back so
Feel
far to the left either, brother.
a tingle.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, we gotta work out the kinks.
Let's do a recap of 2023.
Man, it was a year, bro.
Was a year.
Yeah,
I quit my job this year.
and you clean people's houses.
I clean people's houses.
Remember that was your tagline. I quit my job. I clean your house.
I need more. I need more
So
hoarding
do you-
houses.
so thinking of your career, cleaning up dead hooker spunk.
Just
What is? Are you happy you did it?
yeah. Even when I don't have anything to do, it's kind of boring, but it's still better than going to the hospital and hating shit. I was getting resentful, and it was kind of like you don't want to be resentful taking care of people, like humans, live ones at the hospital, because it's not their fault. I'm mad, like the patients. And then I'm just kind of a dick, and it was just going in.
Yeah.
It was going in the wrong directions. Like I was getting triggered at people. I was like very confrontational towards the end.
A little hurry up and die attitude.
Well,
kinda?
towards like the employees. Somebody said something smart to me, I'd get real fucking smart back, which I don't ordinarily do. But
You have to be able to take things in stride. Like, even when you work with people like we do at our career, where you're all essentially friends and you kind of grow into a little more than that, it's still like, I couldn't imagine working like 12-hour days, 7 days a week. And then just, you just
it's
get
ridiculous.
Yeah, you get to that point where it's that water cool nod, and it's just like, I got nothing to say to you at all.
My
but I'm gonna
favorite thing
try.
about walking through the hospital, how tired everybody was, I'd say, hey, they'd say, good, how are you? Happens about 7 times a fucking day in that place.
Yeah,
Everybody-
you're so mentally burnt and checked out. Like it's automatic. You're just like,
good, how are you?
just
How
your
are you?
basic fucking functions to keep you moving. Your brain is not working on a higher level.
My brain has never
barely.
worked on a higher level. I'm
These
still trying to
motherfuckers don't
function
smoke
on that.
pot either is the problem. Like most
That's
of them
the
are just
problem.
naturally burnt out by the man. Like they're burnt out by their own system of
Well,
If you give a corporation, they will take and take and take and
Yeah.
take. You can't. I was telling one of the kids at Lova the other day, I was like, dude, you got to slow down and set the bar a little lower.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be so good you get noticed, but you don't want to be so terrible you get noticed either.
is he the happy one?
Yeah. Yeah, he wears glasses, got the little long black hair.
I like that guy.
Little short
But
guy,
He is,
yeah.
he
I
is
forget his
happy.
name, man.
I don't know his name
Feel
either,
so
but I
bad.
like that guy a lot. But he gets happy. I feel like same thing too. Like, yeah, bro. Like the day I come in and you're not that it's gonna kill my day. Like,
one of them. They know who we are because I was in there the other day. And it's Mackenzie, right?
Yeah.
That runs the place.
What's
She
up,
asked if,
Mackenzie?
what's up, Mackenzie? She asked if we had a podcast, and the other guy behind the counter, she's like, I know the other pod guys. I know what you're talking about. Because I was trying to explain it. Then he already knew what I was talking about. I said, fuck yeah, man.
we love our Lova, man. We
do.
We went in there. Me and Sean went in there today because we both got fucking stood up on our appointments.
Man.
And the district manager was in there and she was talking, and they're all, they always bring it up. It's nice. It's a good.
Do you
it's
get a
good
deposit on that?
A what?
With the tattoo? Do you do deposits now? Like you get money if they cancel?
Yeah, you have to pay me to book an appointment.
Nice.
50 to 100 depending on the size.
if you book an appointment, there is a deposit fee.
Right.
You can book appointments for piercings. Some people do, but like you have to put a deposit because if you decide to no show, you just like not call, like, you know, that's time I blocked aside for you.
100%.
And
right.
You know, okay, well, I'm keeping this deposit.
Your goddamn money now.
It's non-refundable, man. Like you could have called, or I mean, I get some situations, you know, but the people that just don't call you and they just blow it off.
Won't message you back or anything too.
Well, and 90
say some shit.
Yeah, 90% of them fucking lie too. You'll get that call like, bro, my grandma just died. Like 13 minutes before your appointment, your grandma fucking died. Like,
it's a tragedy.
Drag her in here.
Right.
Like,
I need to see a fucking death certificate.
Yeah. How long has she been dead? Because I'm certified to save a life. Like, wheel her ass in here. Let's give her some CPR.
Let me give it a shot.
I've heard everything. I've heard fucking everything. I've caught people saying that they had a fucking family member die and it'd be the same family member and they said it twice in like 3 years.
You're like, come on, man.
It's like, damn, dude.
I've never missed a tattoo appointment. I've got plenty. I've never missed fucking one.
If it's like, I get like, if you get up that day and all of a sudden, like you're just not having a good mental health day.
You're scared
like you're anxious and
yeah.
like, you know, like I get it. Bro, just text. Send me a text. Send me a text and say that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not judging you. I promise I'm not judging you. I'll get it. I get it, dude. I wake up like that sometimes. Too.
Right.
I had a tattoo artist tell me no one time. When I call, I was feeling like shit. He's like, hey, I was like, hey man, is there any fucking way I can not come in today? I feel like shit. He's like, nah, you gotta get here. Come on.
Damn.
I'm like, I didn't even think about it. I'm like, I was glad I did, but it was like, yeah. It was just like, he's like, no, like you booked the appointment, get here. Like, unless you're fucking contagious sick, like,
damn.
get your ass in here and do it. And I was like,
Yeah, you
I
gotta
can
go.
almost respect though. Like, no, just keep it.
Well, because like, if you're not contagious, then you don't have to worry about fucking anybody else over.
Right.
You know? So what does that mean if you're not contagious? You know?
I mean, I would.
Good chance you're hungover.
Well, not me.
Well, not you, but most people. And if you're hungover, that's not an excuse to miss your tattoo appointment because you chose to get fucked up the night before.
Oh, dude,
You know, and you knew what you were doing.
I hate it whenever I'm tattooing somebody. Like, yeah, I'm so hungover today. I just want to, like, you're a cunt.
Shut
Yeah.
up.
You're officially a cunt. Like, you should not be such a cunt.
I've passed out from going in to get a tattoo in poor health. Like when I didn't eat right, I was like kind of anorexic. I missed a couple of days of eating, and then I had a tattoo on my back.
Well, yeah, dude, you can't
And
do that.
I nodded off in tough luck and woke up and some guy shoved a sucker in my mouth and he was like smacking my face back and forth.
That was after the penis.
You never know.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Well
for
after.
Yeah, well,
That motherfucker, I just wished he would have finished. I asked him, I was like, did you do
He
any
did.
more though?
He did finish.
Oh man.
That's why you were hungry after.
Again?
That's why he gave you the sucker so it didn't leave the taste in your mouth.
He's trying to get
trying
the
to do you a
taste of
solid.
skunk out of your mouth.
You just never know.
Just he was like, tough luck, buddy.
No.
I hate that I can't argue it, because I was sleeping.
You
So
don't
who
know.
knows? You know?
So can we have a conversation about that? So I had a
How much time is left?
We got 13 minutes right now.
yeah, we're good. So
We're
I
at
had one
13.
time, I was married. It was years ago. I was having oral surgery on a tooth that cracked and it needed extracted.
Oh, that sucks.
So I had to go. It wasn't my normal dentist. They sent me to someone else in town, and this woman,
Dental surgeon.
yeah, she's like, if you're going on a superficial, like 1 to 10 scale of hotness, superficial, completely superficial, she's like an 8 and a 9. So fucking not the hottest woman in the world, but that's a beautiful woman,
Right.
right? And she's my the dental assistant, and I don't know what we're doing like the impressions, and I was like, fuck, dude, I hate this shit. I was like, what'd I say? I was like, I have a horrible gag reflex, and I was like, it makes me want to fucking die. And she like looks directly in my eyes, puts her hand on my arm, and like I have the fucking, they pulled that thing out, and she had put the fucking oxygen to make me go to sleep on already.
Oh.
And she's like, I don't have a gag reflex. And that's the last thing I fucking, and I fell asleep.
Whoa.
I still
great.
hope she molested me.
That's
Whoa,
great.
You know,
That is
I mean,
awesome.
not to downside anyone being molested, but if I was
Gnarly.
ever molested and it was her, I wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be the worst. It wouldn't be
You'd be a
the
little
worst.
disappointed.
I would want to do awake.
You were like, hey, did you get,
Yeah.
you film that?
Did you leave a
Like,
business card in my pants at least?
I don't.
Could you-
I
could I
don't
get her
feel like
number?
you're getting hard though if you're under anesthesia though.
I don't know. Might be. It's probably a lot harder, but your brain is still firing off. So.
But you're all numb and relaxed.
Yeah, but where there's a will,
there's a way,
buddy.
So science experiment, Brody.
Jose.
If we give you
Give him
illegal,
propofol.
if we illegally
Ketamine.
put you to
Propofol.
sleep,
Propofol.
we'll hook the thing up. You go in the bathroom and you try to masturbate before you black out.
Oh wow,
I don't
that's a
see-
new twist on it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Man, he's got the mask on though, and that's
Okay, so what?
he's got less. If that's an anesthetic, he's got less than 10 seconds, way less than 10 seconds before he's just completely
Oh, yeah, I ain't
unconscious
fapping
and
nothing,
can't
yeah.
move. Like,
Guys, I have a business idea.
Maybe my
You ready
face
for
on the
this?
floor,
You ready
yeah.
for this? All right, so we take. It's got to be the size of say. Ooh, that's right there. Size say of like a porta potty, right? So we manufacture these. They're padded rooms, right?
Mhm.
They're basically the kinky jerk off station, portable jerk off station. So you can have it in your backyard. So you're away from the kids, you're away from the dog. You go into this little padded. It's like a porta potty without the shit. So
Feels
but-
shameful.
yeah, but it's got the drugs. You got the you can put yourself to sleep, but then it's got the heart monitor hooked up. So you got a little trough to catch the jizz, and then you hook up. You try to rub one out before you black out, but then if you fall and black out, A, padded walls, right? And B, that switch just it sends a fucking thing. It's like, oh, he passed out. Gives you oxygen, brings you right back, maybe like a little electric to the ball sack.
Brother,
Like
that's a hell of an idea.
I mean, we may only sell 10 of these, but if we price them right.
I have a tangent idea because we were talking about autoerotic asphyxiation before the camera went on. You could put an autoerotic asphyxiation thing in that booth,
That's the machine. It's
connected to a
basically-
heart monitor, and then whenever you nod off, it's like, let him go. And
That's what I'm saying.
Is that what you're saying? Okay,
That's exactly what I just said.
interesting.
well, why don't we just double down and add a euthanasia aspect?
Because
to it,
that's
and then
illegal.
Not in Switzerland.
Just here.
I know, but this is like, hey, you can jerk yourself off to death, but we're not liable. We gave you the oxygen. We shocked your ball sack. We had the heart monitor on. You signed your life away when you gave us the $45,000 per unit. And
So, okay. I guess my biggest problem with this whole thing is that you said the word trough and jizz in the same sentence.
if you don't have a jizz trough,
Don't call it that.
Oh,
you gotta
God.
immediately call it something else because that conjures an image that is just really distasteful.
I imagine a
Disgusting, to be
spittoon
honest with
filled
you.
with cum.
a spittoon filled with cum.
When you say troughed, cum troughed.
See, what I got was the big wooden like horse trough,
Oh,
that they drink out of.
oh,
Except
gross.
now it's just fucking jizz.
gross. I
Yeah.
was thinking of those long urinals in old bars.
Okay.
That were just steel troughs for
Yeah.
piss.
Yeah.
Filled with cum.
Sure.
That's what was in my mind. When you first said it, I saw a steel
See,
pan filled with
I
cum.
went kind of Red Dead. You went Mafia.
I just downloaded Mafia 3. I've never played or heard of this
That
game.
is a great game. I'm telling you, I beat it.
That's so weird you say that.
Can we come back to that and stay on
okay.
the jerk station?
Yeah, sure.
So we're not jumping around.
It's a porta jerk.
It's a porta jerk.
We sell it
Porta
for
jerk.
$3,500 online. It
For
comes
kinks,
with
though.
7 ways to come, and it can be put in your backyard disguised as an old
Yeah.
school outhouse.
Yeah, and it
whatever you
could
want.
have some. Instead of where the shit goes, it's just basically a bunch of toys and accessories, and
Glad you-
maybe like if you're not into the whole like choke out and die thing, you open the chest up, you push a button, blow up Sandy. You know what I mean? Or blow up Steve. Because we're all inclusive.
They sell a sheep
Here
at
at Porta
fucking,
Jerk.
We don't care how
Wait.
you love.
Do we call it porta jerk though? Because dudes jerk, girls don't really jerk. They double kick,
Oh,
flick the
yeah.
beans. Yeah, flick the bean. Or the
Porta Pleasure.
Porta Pleasure.
That's not bad.
That's nice.
That's
That's,
not bad.
classy.
Yeah, it's got all encompassing for vagines and panini.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
you
very
can-
suggestive.
Yeah, and then you can market your
good.
company where you come around and clean out their jizz trough.
Oh yeah.
Dude, hell yeah. You could be like a septic guy for cum.
Well, that saves us as a company on cleanup too. Like,
Oh, yeah,
if
one-
we've got his company.
And no returns.
Yeah, no.
No.
My side company would be called the Cum Catchers, and it would be spelled legally appropriate. So
I
could get
don't
an
know
LLC.
that. I mean, that suggests maybe a different type of business.
Come and Go's a business though.
It
KUM and Go. So I could just be come catchers. Like, and
we could have the portable come and gones.
Yeah.
So they're on a flatbed. We pull up to where you say you're stuck in traffic and you need to
That's
rub
the
one
transport
out.
business.
We pull up next to you. You go in. You jerk off. You come back like
truckers would love us, dude.
Truckers would love.
Lizard lots wouldn't be a thing anymore because we would take them out of the market.
I feel like we're gonna.
I feel like that's fucked up though. Like like I feel like we're crushing those independent business.
No, because we
independent pussy market.
we hook them up. So there's screens in there, and we have subscriptions to different OnlyFans models.
Oh, okay.
And they can go in there and they can peruse whatever. So you're helping the small time.
What if we just made a model of those for OnlyFans? It's just a slightly larger model, like a little shed.
I think where
it's then they just do the whole production. It's like a production studio.
That feels more Andrew Tate.
I knew you were gonna say that. I was thinking that in my head.
That feels like we're gonna get a stable of OnlyFans girls.
No, I don't. I just want to empower them. That's all.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Enable them to have a mobile production studio.
See this one?
They're gonna buy it from me.
Yeah,
but like then I'm done with it. Like
Here for $1,500 more, you add a side compartment for a partner to go in and glory hold them.
Oh, see.
Oh man,
yeah,
this has gotten way out of control.
The add-ons are endless.
$1,500.
So guys, in the comments, if you would use a Porta Jerk station.
Porta Pleasure.
Yeah, at Porta Pleasure. And would you buy one for your house?
All rights reserved.
All rights reserved, for sure. And would you use it publicly? Like if say 10 years down the road, we took this to Shark Tank and got $1 billion, and they're in every fucking Walmart and fucking Target known to man, would you use one? So put in the comments.
Oh, that's fucked up.
It's past the shame. It's past the awkward.
I get it.
3 years where everybody's just like, "Ooh, you do that." Everybody's like, "Hey, buddy."
I bet Black Friday shopping be way tamer.
Yeah.
If
Put
there
25 of them bitches
Porta
out
Pleasure
front.
stations.
What's the date in case someone steals this idea so we can? So it is December 27, 2023. So if you start this without our consent,
We will kill you.
yeah, we're gonna put you in our prototype and
Mike's not gonna, but I'm gonna.
Anyway, portapleasure.com coming soon.
The full moon
coming
tonight,
soon.
too.
And eco-friendly.
Coming sooner than Brody.
KUMING coming soon.
Made
Coming
with at
catchers.
least 50% plastic. See, and we could save the planet with every jerk too, because we could have eco-friendly sidewalls.
I was also thinking, what could you do with that much cum too? Like, could you use it as fertilizer?
Are you keeping it?
Well, I mean,
What
if I'm a septic guy, I have to take the cum somewhere.
You do.
And dump it.
And it's a biohazard.
Exactly. So it can't just go on a hill somewhere.
No.
It's got to go in a
On a
pool.
hill somewhere.
It's got to go in an underground silo of sorts.
Well, it's just like a porta potty where it goes down. All right, so it's got like we'll call it the doucherary, and you push a button and it like spritzes the air with disinfectant, nice smell, and it like sucks the semen down into this trough.
Oh my god!
The lower trough.
The fucking trough.
God, I
man.
hate hearing semen too like that.
Can we just, fuck.
I mean, there's got to be some kind of use, like a good fertilizer.
That's what I was thinking. Like, it's got to, I could start putting it in rivers or something to
What?
like.
Don't. God damn it, man! You're out. You're out. You can't be trusted anymore.
Yeah, dude, we're not
Can't be-
polluting the ocean with our
Jesus.
semen.
Just because you want to jerk off into the ocean, you're obsessed with putting semen into the
There's
ocean. and the
tributaries that'll
waterways.
get my cum there if I do it that way.
damn
It's
it.
safer than oil. probably.
Long channel of rivers that'll help
How
me.
much would you pay? All right. Anyway, that was good. I think that we got a plan. We just need we need to find a porta potty company that wants to go halvesies on the site, because they've got the products we need.
That's okay.
So guys, if you're out there and you own a porta potty manufacturing company,
And you're looking to switch.
yeah, let's get in on the game with us. We'll partner up. We'll all be fucking cum billionaires.
A cum trillionaire, dude.
Dude.
Cum trillionaires.
Yeah.
That'll be the documentary. The cum trillionaires. Right. Hey, Sex sells, baby.
I just want to make this known. If I didn't have kids, I would not be involved in this business venture at all.
Listen, I have another tagline.
Ironically, I think that it's going to make money, but
I would have my yacht picked up by military helicopters so I could fly it over your house and go, if you did not get on board with Porta Pleasure.
Listen, the title of our documentary would be From Loads of Cum to Loads of Cash. The story of the cum trillionaires.
It's brilliant.
I mean,
it's brilliant.
Thank you.
It really is. God damn it. That does sound like a Hulu documentary.
It could be a true story, yeah.
Yep.
Someone fund our fucking dream.
That match smells good.
It does.
Damn.
I love batches.
Let's cut away for that fucking.
All right, so now that we've given that fucking nugget of knowledge out there to the world, before we smoke this next one,
I'm pretty high.
what are you trying to say?
I don't know. What just happened there?
Are you trying to say you don't want to smoke
Scared me.
more?
Trying to say you forgot to
No,
go
I'm
to
good. I'm ready.
a commercial? Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, yeah.
We do need
should
a
go to the
commercial
commercial because, they pay us the big bucks. We got to take the break.
Steve and Steve.
Steve and Steve will be right back.
Have you been involved in a car accident? Don't know who to call? Steve and Steve, attorneys at law. We're not your average attorneys, we're both named Steve. So you had your little penis out at Applebee's. Hell, who hasn't? Don't say a word, we will handle it from here. So she found your other family. But can she prove it? Steve and Steve, experience matters. We know that hooker hit herself with your car. Now let us prove it for you. It's not what you think you know. It's what you can prove in court. Life insurance claim? DWI? Or maybe you need reputation repair, since we all say you hit that like a little bitch. Don't say a word. Call now. Steve and Steve, we will go to war for you, even if the glove fits. Yeah, you read that, right? Keeping it classy since 1969. Call us now.
And welcome back. Let's keep getting stoned.
Let's do it, dude.
Man, how do you guys feel about that animal face?
It's good.
I feel pretty good about it.
Pretty good about it, too.
It was pretty spicy.
Yeah, that's nice. So I snagged another rhythm because these were like the top like tier of what we got. And this one, can I just say the name is nice. It's Headcracker.
Oh.
Damn, that makes me think of somebody hitting the head with a baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're about to get fucked up.
Right.
Get wrecked, motherfucker.
Remember? Dude, remember when you got a really strong, like they had headbands, the weed, and you got a really strong one and it felt like you had a fucking headband on your head.
No.
And you're like,
Oh, man.
oh.
Man, I wish.
That's why they named it that, because it feels like you get high and it does this weird thing where it feels like you have this sweatband, 80s sweatband on your head and you just took it off. And you're just like,
like your frontal lobe firing out or
I
something.
don't know.
Probably.
Yeah,
Right.
like
I
your
felt
brain
really
trying to
dumb
die.
afterwards.
Just damn.
Ooh, Headcracker.
It was a nice experience, though.
No snacker.
Makes me also think of a crab for some
Will you
reason.
hand me the grinder and the rolling tray,
I will.
kind sir?
Ooh.
Jesus.
So, dude, let's
Pungent.
guys.
Smells like
Yeah,
piss
it
a
is,
little bit. Like,
It does. It has that pissy smell.
yeah.
I like that.
I mean, it's good. I mean, you know it's good when it
That's-
smells like piss. It's about
That's
the
right.
one time that's
Skunk,
appropriate.
like a skunk's vagina.
Smelling skunk's funny. It's like after you smoke
Well,
weed,
yeah,
it
as
changes.
a stoner, you're like,
completely changed.
unless you get sprayed, you're like, fuck yeah.
Right.
Have you ever, man, I watched a nature documentary about skunks one time.
I'm gonna get a pet one eventually.
When they spray, it's hilarious to me.
Really?
You know, sometimes they do a little handstand and they just fucking hose it down.
Set
like,
that fucking tail straight up.
yeah,
dude,
it's amazing. I'm like, ah.
I have a dog, Link. He's like 130 pounds, a St. Bernard Great Dane dog. And this big motherfucker, we saw a juvenile skunk come out of a gutter one time, and he sat down behind me and just looked up at me and was so goddamn scared of a skunk the size of a fucking year-old cat. And I just never believed my big old boy was going to be such a pussy.
That scent hurts their nose.
He
man.
just
That's
knew right away what it
strong,
was.
like-
He was like, oh no. And he
It's
looked at
like-
me, he was like, huh?
It was like you getting maced or something, or like
Right.
gassed. You know, where you just
He might have been sprayed before too.
Painful. You know how sensitive their nose is.
No, that's my third. So that should, by that time, with the age of all my.
Oh, damn, Dobby.
Oh, buddy.
JP's dog just knocked something down. You want to go check that out?
I might need to.
You want to take a brief?
We're
We're going to take a brief intermission.
TV or something.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
And we're back. So yeah, no, we were talking about skunks.
Hey, real quick, what'd your dog knock over?
It was the kid gate going up into the loft.
God bless.
At the top of the stairs. That's why it sounded so fucking insane. Fell all the way down the stairs. No. So with all graces, me having kids and everybody grows up and is moving, 18 and moving out. At that time, my dogs and cats will all be, I think, passed away by then or extremely old. My want later on in life when I'm kind of kid free is I want a Russian bear dog.
That's a big dog.
I want a Russian bear dog
big, fluffy, dude.
And a descented skunk, and I want to get them at the exact same time so they're puppies together.
Be buddies.
So I have this
Interesting.
the biggest, goofiest dog ever, and then the tiniest little skunk that just chills. And
I'm attracted to the Irish Wolfhound also. Big goddamn beautiful dog. It sits about that fucking tall, and it looks like River on steroids.
I was gonna get a wolf. I had put deposit down for a wolf before I did too much research, and it was years ago.
You don't want to eat your children.
Well, no. The problem is once your pack, there's a lot of research says that they're fantastic, but your pack can't grow.
Right.
So if you have kids, they are not good with other people.
Right.
They're not good with visitors. They're not good with having babies. That's dangerous because it's something else into the pack. They are very, so.
They'll fucking eat the baby.
Yeah. So it's just more of and a Russian bear dog, those wolf dogs are insanely awesome. But at the same time, to have a dog that was bred to fight bears, that's basically the size of a black bear. I want that.
On the topic of dogs, real quick, the last 3 weeks they came out with 2 different antibiotics for cats and dogs. The cat extends cats' lives from 15 to 30 years. Have you read about this at all? It's a true fucking story. It's FDA approved already, but it stops their. They have kidney and liver issues. They usually die of kidney failure. If they're in renal failure, or whatever, it'll stop it mid failure, and then they can still expand their life 15 more years. Even if they're having they're a 15-year-old cat, you can start giving them this medication, and they can just keep going. You could die.
What's their quality of life, though?
I don't know. They've been tested for the last 15 years, I guess, with these cats, and it's been working and stuff in Japan where the guy made it at. But simultaneously across the country, somebody made one for dogs that does the exact same thing. It enhances dogs' lives 10 years.
I mean, I'm not surprised. I didn't mean to cut you off. Sorry.
The dog age rating scale also got updated recently. Have you seen that? They used to say it was 7 years, a dog's, but it now is a dog from the age of 0 to 2 years old, ages from the 32 years. It's the age of a 32-year-old man. Yeah. And then after that point, it starts to decrease the older they get, the speed of which they age. So at 3, they're 35 or 38, and then 42, and then 45, and it just keeps going slower until they could still be 90 years old in our age, but it's not 777 anymore.
Right.
That made me just hug my dog because that means he's older than me now.
Yeah.
Dude, God,
respect your elders.
I'm not gonna cry right now, but
I'm not gonna cry right now.
God,
I did in the shower earlier.
It fucking hurt me. Really. It's get the fuck over here. I grabbed him. I was yeah, it's all gonna be okay.
No, it's sad. Yeah, I mean, you think about a lot of that shit, though. I mean, there's so many companies out there that are trying to extend human life.
Right.
And I mean, these aren't small. These are billion-dollar companies.
I wonder what that's going to be like when I'm 70, if that's going to be a thing or not.
I want that.
Life extension.
Mm-hmm. I want that shit where it's the Futurama thing where they can basically cut your head off, put it in a fucking jar, give me a robot body so I don't got to worry about shit else, hurting and fucking failing, and I can walk around and interact and have feelings and thoughts and talk.
I think if they took your 401k and just gave you 40 more years.
I'm self-employed. I ain't got a 401k. What the fuck are you talking about?
Never mind.
So okay, let's say they did that, right?
Right.
Like, let's say you could go the Futurama route. You got your robot body, and let's say it's even like super realistic. We're at that stage where there's synthetic skin.
I don't even care about
synthetic dick.
Right, whatever. Well,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
past
so
that.
you have your brain, right?
Right.
Okay, so you got all your memory
That's
recall,
right.
all that
Everything.
stuff stays the same. You're used to eating.
Now I eat bolts.
But there's probably a way that it's going to have to do some Neuralink shit where it's connected to your brain, obviously, because it'll have to move and all this shit. There's got to be some where it's like that's your body charge. You're eating by charging your body.
So they're going to stimulate that part of your brain for you.
Yeah.
Without you having to.
Yeah, so that's like
But the brain still needs proteins and things like that. So you still have to be able to keep the brain alive. You have to feed it.
Well,
so
yeah,
to speak,
you
right?
probably have like a compartment where you have to put in these little pill nodules, give it your shit.
I was thinking of a more cannibalistic route. I was thinking we'd be probably overpopulated at that point.
You start eating motherfuckers.
Yeah, you need some fucking,
Well, because of the life extension, right?
Yeah,
Like,
there's going to be so many
too
fucking people. Yeah.
Poor people aren't going to get that.
Well, there's going to be a herd of people that are just like, I'm ready to die. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done the 40-year life thing. And they're just like donating their body to be consumed by your headless
I think you'll have to be insanely rich to get any of that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And that's how they're going to thin the population out.
It's a great way to bring in our
There's
patrons.
your conspiracy theory.
To bring in our patrons.
To bring in our patrons.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to that stage where if the world goes to shit, we survive because we're rich.
I think I played enough Fallout. I can get through the
He's fucking
apocalypse.
ready.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be all right.
I'm going to download that this week. Now, I can't.
one?
I don't know. Which one should I download? The fucking 74? 76?
6. I don't know. That's an online only deal. You might not want to do that. I have that though. We could play sometime.
I recently canceled my PayPal to see what all I was paying for, and it canceled my Xbox Live. And tragically, last week I came home and I couldn't play anything. And because I
don't have the subscription anymore.
I had to remake my account. I had to re-download the fucking games. They weren't just in my goddamn console already. I could have burned shit down, dude.
Yeah.
I was so fucking
I could
mad.
burn shit down.
Oh, fucking mad, dude.
You just need to get a PS5.
I need a new son. I'm got an Xbox fucking One or something maybe. I don't
You
even know
have
what
those
I got.
Xboxes, man.
Yeah, I just play UFC. I'm addicted. I have some kind of mental issue. I think I can't quit playing UFC.
I still want to do a GTA online play with you guys, or just play a video game.
Yeah.
With you guys.
Well, that's one thing I'm looking at in the spring when I go to sell my house and be looking for something else is buying a house where I can actually get some proper fucking
Have
Wi-Fi.
a big art room or side room in it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I need a bigger house, and that was this one I love. If there's just a lot of downsides to it, and me and the kids need something bigger, so
Right.
yeah. But I have a long list of wants and needs, and fast internet is one of those things, so I can fucking have some fun. And
Well, that new GTA is coming out in 2025.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The kid that
Pre-orders
leaked that.
next year.
Did you see he got life in an infirmary?
The kid that
The
leaked
kid
it.
that leaked the 6 whatever content, life in a motherfucking infirmary.
Yeah,
Forever.
what?
Said he was mentally ill, and so he's in like a psychiatric hospital.
He's got autism, and they said that he can't distinguish that it was wrong. It's
not
arguable.
culpable.
Do what?
He's not culpable.
Right? Yeah, and it's arguable that
Can't you get that dude like home confinement without the internet?
We got life in an infirmary,
he
no internet
embarrassed a
access.
fucking multi-billion-dollar company, and
That's
they're going to make
true.
an example out of his ass.
God damn.
He leaked the source code too. They're forever fucked for that too.
GTA 5's fucking source code leaked. And that shit also had about 8 canceled fucking Rockstar games. There was going to be a Bully 2. There was going to be another Manhunt. All the fucking DLC that was supposed to be in the single player side of GTA 5.
No shit.
That's all in the fucking source code.
That
You
fucking
can
dirty
see
bastard.
like the online updates that they did. You could see where a lot of it was just shit they were going to put in the single player side.
And you
but
got
they
live?
canceled.
Yeah, life. Somebody
Yeah.
told me that when that source code gets leaked, that it's forever. The game's it's going to be done and it's going to be a good game, but it's fucked in the sense that mods are indefinitely going to be created now because they have this.
The
I don't
source code.
understand it really, but he said you can do anything now with it. Like
you have everything you need
the
to
public
do whatever
owns the
you
game.
want with that game.
So hats off to that fucking guy.
Right.
But here's the thing:
You're in life.
if you're gonna get that, if you're gonna get that source
Worth
code,
it.
you better get it now. And there's
Right.
like one clean source, and you better go to the original leak because it leaked early, and then those guys leaked a virgin clean file of it.
It's gonna get fucked with down the line.
Don't just download that from anybody, man,
Right.
because they can add to that fucking code real easy. You'll have crypto miners and shit all over your computer.
you would
and
never
it'd be
know in a million page code.
If you don't
or
know what
whatever.
you're doing, don't download that source code.
Right.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't
I don't
download
either.
that source code. It's not a good idea.
I wouldn't know how to use it if I downloaded it.
I wouldn't like. I know that you can do a lot of things with it, but I don't know how.
Right.
That's what I
Right.
mean.
So
like,
like, it would be useless for me to have it.
There's somebody out there that's doing something better than me everywhere. And I think that in the sense of like programmers, anything I can conjure, somebody's going to make it and already make it better. Like the shit I've seen of Ocarina of Time ran through a hyper realistic engine makes me more nut. Like it is like nostalgic, but then it's fucking as beautiful as my mind interpreted it when I was a child. Like seeing it in HD like that, it's like it's what it was, man. Like it was for my mind was tainted and shit. Headcracker, dude.
To get back to that, which Fallout you should do 4.
Fallout 4.
Yeah, it plays different than its previous games, right?
Right.
Because it's not an Obsidian game, but like you play on an Xbox, so the mods are more open for it, so you can do more. Like I played on a PC, right? So I could do whatever. Doesn't matter. But there are restrictions on like if you played on a PlayStation, like the mods can't have anything that don't already exist in the game.
Right.
So if you made a quest mod, you couldn't voice it.
Right.
Right.
Like I saw a mod for Red Dead where a guy had a car from GTA in it. He was driving it instead of a horse. He was just driving around plowing motherfuckers
Some of the
down,
coolest
dude.
mods for stuff like that is when they find all the cut
Trolls.
content from the game and they mod it back in.
Ooh.
Like they put Mexico back in Red Dead 2.
Shut the
It
fuck
was supposed to be in there. And like apparently a shitload of the interiors and everything. These guys spent a lot of time doing it.
I just learned something about Red Dead. If you kill enough NPCs in that game, you'll be walking through random towns and there'll be widowed women screaming at you.
Yeah.
Like I've never killed enough because I try to keep my good bad meter on the right side. But if you just go around, which I'm doing now, I'm killing everybody I come across. So
It's expensive to play that way. You
Yes.
got to have a lot of money, but you kill a lot of people, so you get a lot of belt buckles, pocket
Yeah.
watches, and rings.
I've been
and
stealthily. I've been throwing knives at them and not getting caught a lot lately. I hit them when nobody's looking, run away, come back, and steal their shit.
Shit. Do you ever accidentally like get into a conflict with somebody on the side of the road? Right,
yeah,
and then
multiple
like you
times.
end up killing the motherfucker, and then somebody is like riding down the trail, and they're like,
dead.
"Oh, they saw you," and you're like, "Oh, son of a bitch!" You got to chase them down.
I killed 14 people by the time the fucking in 5 minutes.
You're a mass murderer.
Yeah,
right?
I just fucking ruined the whole village at that point. Can't help it though.
Do you know if you collect those bounties, you go.
Yeah, done a lot of those.
If you collect those, you turn those guys in. You can wait like a few days. If you come back, every town has like a hanging platform.
new
You
one.
can see them hang.
I've watched that. Actually,
And they'll see you and interact with you too.
I wanted to do a thing where I was just doing photographs of the most horrible shit in Red Dead. I'm sure everybody's already done it, but you come across like a corpse with its base torn off, tied to a tree.
It's a
and
serial
blood's
killer
dripping.
quest.
Then that, like, or you could do like the photo of the KKK killing themselves on accident when the cross falls over on
that
them.
is hilarious.
You can just, if you
Oh,
watch the
God.
KKK instead of killing them, they do the ceremony, but then their cross falls on the two guys and they fucking die. And everybody's like, oh, what the fuck?
Then
And if
you
you
kill
don't
the
start
rest of them.
blasting, you can go see the next KKK meeting like a month later in the game. You go to a different spot and there's like 3 actual rallies if you don't kill them. You got to restrain yourself, though. It's hard to not kill the clan
Yeah.
when you see them. It feels good.
Feels good.
It's all right, kids. You can still kill everybody in the clan. All you have to do is when you come up on the instance, save immediately. Okay.
Oh, right. And then
Just
come back,
save.
yeah.
Right?
That's
and then
fair.
do whatever the fuck you want to do. And when you want to go back to that save and
Right.
experience it again,
Red Dead's tricky like that, though. When you load that second save, they won't be there. You'll be there, and they
well, it's
won't
a
be
random
dead.
instance.
Yeah.
But there are certain spots and certain times of day that you can get
Yeah.
most of them.
God, that's
I
good.
just like setting them on fire.
I do
I'll
too.
tie them on the train tracks. old school Western style, let a train run over them.
I firebottled them last week, actually.
I rode one all the way out to that big train track gorge on the map. You know what I'm talking about? Just chucked his ass off.
Hell yeah.
Like a 20-second fall.
I saw somebody online do that, but then they had a glitch too where like they jumped off with him. And as long as you eat some burdock root and start puking, that puking animation overrides the fall damage and you just land. So he did it and then jumped off beside him and they were just fucking falling at the same time.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
oh, that's great.
Damn.
Yeah, those glitches can be really fucking funny.
Damn.
The clan.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Like killing Nazis in video games.
Yeah,
just do it, man. Get creative. Get out there.
Get creative.
Get your aggression out.
Kill something.
Yeah. Kill a Nazi today, kids. Pick up a copy of Wolfenstein and kill a Nazi today.
That was a good game.
I haven't got far into Mafia 3, but I saw a video of it and I downloaded it immediately. Man, and it looks dope.
Look at some of the, when you're walking in like the richer parts of that map.
Yeah.
Watch how people interact with you. Like women will clutch their purse.
Yeah, they don't trust you. That makes sense.
And you know why?
Yeah.
It's the late 60s and the main character is black.
Oh, yeah.
It's set in like a fictional New Orleans.
Ah.
And
they make that shit real as fuck when they do
it. There's a disclaimer at the beginning of the game where they're like, hey, this is a period piece. There's language in here that is unacceptable today, but to tell this story,
right?
You know, we had to use this language. We have a multicultural team, blah blah blah.
Right.
You know, so and I'm like, well, look, if you're gonna tell a story, tell the story.
Right. Yeah. What would Django be if it was fucking like fucking censored out too? It wouldn't be the same. It would be the same, but it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt your heart as much. Like
that Mafia game's really fun, dude.
Because I'm tired.
Yeah, I have that and all the DLC that came with it. It's really fun
You
playing.
got the fucking deluxe or got the fucking whatever, the bundle.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was free on PlayStation Plus.
No shit.
So I
paid $10 for it, but I
well worth it, man.
I downgraded my Xbox account though when I canceled PayPal. I'm not paying the more expensive. I'm paying the base fucking line, but I can still download certain games. That's fucking nice, but.
This guy, we used
Look
to play
at you
GTA.
being responsible.
I am, dude. I wanted to see what I was paying for. I didn't want him to fucking.
I gotta do that too. I got so much
Fuck
shit.
that, yeah.
I forgot that I signed up.
Oh god,
You just
I hate
don't know,
that, man.
yeah.
Fuck it. I gotta go every once in a while and go through your subscriptions and just be like,
Cancel.
oh fuck, man.
Yeah.
Hey, one day we're gonna start getting sponsorships, and there's that fucking app,
Rocket Money.
Rocket Money, dude. I used that shit, and it worked great.
Please fucking sponsor me,
Buddy.
I would love
It's
to have
fucking.
that.
It's so legit though, because it just goes through your shit, and it'll show you 15 things you forgot about,
Yeah,
like just
I'm
little
sure I
random
have
things
a
you
lot.
bought on Apple, like a fucking app that you deleted that was like $1.99 a month.
Yeah.
You deleted it, but it didn't take your subscription away.
Right.
And they're still just siphoning.
Yeah.
Well, you have to
crappy
cancel your
junk.
subscription. Just deleting the app doesn't do anything. But
Fucking
delete the app from your
get you.
phone.
Which is fucking bullshit. It really should delete the subscription. It's like right at the crutch.
Oh, good. Man, I miss playing GTA with you. Even though
we
you're
do
a
too.
fucking shit starter. You don't give this guy sticky bombs and get in a car because he'll just randomly wing them out the fucking window.
Throw 'em at some
people and just,
motherfuckers.
and all of a sudden you've got like 3 guys with fighter jets trying to fucking murder you all over the map. And you're like, what the fuck just happened, man?
Hey, how's that work if you do a crime while he's in the car? Do you get wanted
Yeah,
stars?
we both got
Yeah.
wanted. Hell yeah.
I'm
Really?
a party to the crime.
Ride
I mean,
or
I didn't know
die,
he was going to
bitch.
do it, but I'm driving.
Oh, shit.
So
Gang
now
shit.
I'm like, well, it's fucking on. We got to run. So we're running.
No shit. I've never played with somebody on there. I played
That's
online once and people just attacked me.
That is the best way. You get 4 people because all you can fit in one vehicle, and you just ride around.
do shit.
You
Cricket
let
was
the-
awesome to play with
Yeah.
too because he sniped everybody.
Yeah.
So you would go to do these missions and you'd run in. There'd be like 15 dudes and like we would be on the ground, like ground level guys going in and getting
He's
gunfight.
hiding somewhere.
And you just see fucking motherfuckers in front of you just you're just like go Cricket.
Oh shit.
It's a lot more fun when
Yeah,
you do that.
it was great.
I've never even played.
That's
online
why you
like
see
that.
those teams of fucking guys just doing it. 'cause
Yeah,
it's so much
it's really fun.
I saw the most fucked up GTA video the other day. This guy was like meeting with his online girlfriend in the park, and he was like sitting on this bench. He's like, go ahead and sit down real quick. And this guy pulls up in a car, and he's like, Eastside Trey said it, fuck you, it was me. And he just shoots his girlfriend like 100 times. And then the guy in the video is like, what the fuck? And he chase him down, and the guys just drive away. It was like the end of Boys in the Hood. Like the guy just fucking pulls up, kills this fucking chick. He yells it. You could hear his like he's
That's
on
all
the
that
mic.
trap shit,
Right.
dude. That's
It's unfucking believable.
Yeah.
And that guy's
Drills.
drill
yeah,
shit.
because the guy was streaming. He could just see him like his girlfriend's dead in the game.
Well, have you ever watched those role play streamers?
God, that's what it was.
Yeah,
that's
those
what it
are
was.
great,
they were in
man.
a server like that because he was meeting her to break up with her or some shit. Like
you want to act, man, dude, get in a role play server and just.
Because I'd have to
you
sit
go.
at the shop, and I just fucking hate sitting there, like at night.
when you get to your
shop.
new house, you're gonna have faster internet.
Well, yeah, when I get my new house, I hope to have a media room.
that will happen.
Well, and 6 is supposed to have like a role playing server built into the game.
Yeah, that'll be
So you'll
sweet.
just be able to. You won't need to be on a PC or anything like that. You can just. You should be able to play it on the 5.
I saw that they're gonna do a prison style one. Also, if you get jail time for crimes, you can choose to like skip it, or you can choose to do your time in the game, and you can become a prison gang.
Role
Or you
play
could-
servers have those.
Yeah,
They opened up the
shit.
prison on the map, and like
That's gnarly.
you can. And it's like, well, fuck it, yeah, go.
20.
You got thrown in prison, so go play the game in
Yeah.
prison
Right.
now for a little while.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean?
fun.
48 real hours in fucking prison or some
Yeah, fuck
shit.
it. It's like-
That'd be
Those
dope.
fucking
You'd have to avoid getting stabbed and raped and shit. Like anything that could fucking
Yeah, it's all like-
theoretically happen.
Or you could be making connections so that when you guys all got out, you can meet up on the map and be like, all right, let's put this together and run shit.
Trading
And then you put
commissary
together
for-
a gang because you were in prison long enough that you like met a bunch of people and you're like, fuck these guys.
Some
let's
real
go," you
guys
know?
online.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're just running shit. That game is so
that's
fun.
a whole
wild,
nother
dude.
life, man.
Right.
God, from
I just
what-
keep thinking of that whatever Second Life in fucking Hot Tub Time Machine that
Yeah,
kid
right.
played. He was in prison then, and he was like, "I gotta do fucking hard time. You don't understand." And he had to do like
understand,
2,000 push-ups to get out of fucking prison, but they were real push-ups. They were like labored, and then, goddamn, that would be great. I'm high.
Yeah, I hope they do it though, because then you're gonna have to buy a PS5.
Yeah, I'll buy one on
'Cause we'll
Swap
have
or
to do
something.
at least one episode where we all jump on a role play server and
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I got to update sometime. I haven't bought a new console since I was 23. I'm fucking 33 right now. It's been 10
if
years.
you could
older.
drop like $500 right now, you could get a really nice PS5 setup with a disc and everything.
I'm holding off.
I'm gonna wait a
till
year
it's
till
closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till it goes down because they'll try to release something else and then maybe it'll go.
I mean, there's another version coming that's like it's a digital.
somebody
console.
told me that's online only.
Well, there's one that's just digital, right? Where you have to download the game, but it has a hard drive that saves on it. You don't need a
Right.
subscription and keep it, right?
No disc.
But it
order.
has a disk drive that you can attach and detach from it.
Oh shit.
Or that was the plan, at least.
Right.
So that might be something to look into.
Interesting.
I just prefer having a disk drive.
I do too.
Have the disc.
Physical media.
Even though a lot of
matters.
the games I play on it are downloaded.
The internet's
I
gonna
just
go
like to have
down
that
one
option.
day. You know, solar flare's gonna hit us, and we're not gonna have for goddamn
The last
games.
one fucked my shit up here.
That's real. That blows my mind that people were having real problems because of the solar
I've
flare.
never
Yeah.
had that happen.
That was the biggest one that's ever hit us since like 1890 or some shit before we
That
even
was
had
nothing
radios.
to what they're talking about coming. At least Neil deGrasse Tyson's talking
Right.
about gonna happen.
It's the end, bro.
We had a good run.
It's not. I don't think actually.
Is it the end? Yeah, who knows?
Maybe.
And it
If
might
it is,
be,
it'll be us that.
and we'll talk about that right after these messages.
Snoogans. Clap, clap.
Welcome back.
Doing the
I'm
thing.
gonna hit you with my rod.
Damn.
You've been on one tonight about jizz troughs and rods.
Damn.
Very phallic.
Well, you know,
Is that your jaw? Is that a Jawbreaker?
it was a fire, one of those fireballs.
The movie Jawbreaker was the first thing to traumatize me.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, when they showed that dead girl in the fucking trunk with a jawbreaker in her mouth and she's pale. I was 6 years old, I think, when I saw that shit.
She
And
deserved it.
boy, it fucked me up. Fuck me. I thought about it for days. Like I couldn't.
That's
sleep
pretty
right.
shocking image for 6 years old.
Fucking
Yeah,
horrifying. Yeah. I didn't even know
Six-year-old Brody.
what dead was at that point. Nobody had explained that part to me. Like,
That's very aggressively dead too.
yeah, like my grandma hadn't died. I was like 9 or something then. So it was like way before.
So
any-
nobody in your life had died yet?
Nope, just that bitch on TV. Scared the fuck out of me for years, though.
Did you think that's what your grandma was going to look like?
I don't know.
Just in a trunk somewhere with a shop record?
I was afraid I was going to find
Grandma
a dead-
partied, you know.
Hey, you know.
I saw that simultaneously with 4 Rooms, though. I think we talked about that.
Oh, yeah.
Those 2 kids find the dead hooker in the bed. Me and my sister were that
In the
same age.
Who
mattress.
hasn't?
You know?
Well, not in the bed, in the
the
mattress.
bed, yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, you don't want them on top. People
they
find out.
because they keep smelling it, right?
Smells like rotten fish or
Yeah,
something.
the
they said.
reveal at
Yeah,
the
you
end.
get rid of your hookers.
Ooh. I don't know.
I haven't watched that movie in forever.
4 Rooms. It's on Amazon Prime. It's still good. Holds up.
Yep.
All right, fuckers.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
Hey, so it's a new
2023.
year.
It is.
What the fuck?
God.
Fuck, dude. Can we take another year?
I don't know. It's an election year too. It's going to be probably more insane than
Yes.
You're
the
right.
previous years that have come. So,
Yeah, it's the most annoying time to be on social media.
oh God,
I'm gonna have to get off Facebook.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to
just
do it.
to deal with the
2024, we need to make 5 movies and 5,000 followers.
I'm down.
Wow, that's a high bar.
5
short films. How about that?
Yeah, that's
5
what I
short
meant.
films.
Yeah.
Okay.
5,000 subscribers.
5,000 short films.
5,000 short films.
5
5 million
subscribers.
subscribers. Got it.
Okay.
That works
sweet.
too.
Let's fucking go,
That's
boys.
insane. If we're doing like 2-minute short films, that's maybe doable. That's still 10,000 minutes. That's a lot.
It is. If anybody's listening this far right now, too, if you have any ideas for short films for us,
No, we don't want your opinion.
I want one.
We don't want your. No.
We need some horror-based
If
ideas.
you want to be involved and get murdered and be like an extra,
that too,
yeah, we could,
you could be part.
send your fucking
After a
resume and headshots to brodysaidwhat@gmail.com.
Thorough background check
Oh
first.
yeah,
though.
we
We're gonna make
still
sure.
have that email address, don't we?
I'm not as offensive now. I'm conformed.
I will say, yeah, you did tone it way down. Back in the audio days, you were
You know,
pretty wild.
Those are the
I was on
lost-
antidepressants then too.
the
I-
lost tapes,
Lost
yeah.
tapes. Yeah.
God bless too, man.
God
That's,
bless too. Those are a little
Do
rough.
we still have those, or are they truly lost?
I don't know.
I think I have them on my hard drive. Honestly, I definitely have them on a hard drive. I have them on my black. Yeah, definitely. I've got a bunch
Those
of
are
them. Yeah,
maybe-
those are long too, man.
They
Those were
are,
like
yeah, some of them
3.5
are 2
hours. Like,
yeah. I was thinking one's 2 hours and 37 minutes. One of the fucking podcasts.
We'll have to eventually, when we actually do get a patron, do those like one a year, release like a highly edited version of those with some bleeps and fucking a nice elevator music for 10 minutes.
there was
in the
wild
middle of
shit
them.
on there, man. There's some great stories that got told on that.
True.
I will say that.
It's hard to remember too if I've talked about something on here because of
Yeah,
that.
I know. I've had that same problem. Like, I thought I brought that. Oh, wait, that was a long time.
God, nobody's ever heard that.
It's good we did all that though because it helps the cadence of things. I mean, like learning. I don't know when it was all 4 of us at first. We were talking over. It was hard because nobody really knew, and we were real high. Like I mean,
Oh man.
Well, we're still the same amount of high.
yeah.
It's just we've done a lot of these now. They haven't seen a lot of them, but we've done a lot. So we
yeah,
broke off
there's a fair amount of these in the can that you
lots of hours.
not seen.
That's a good thing though.
It is a good thing. No, I mean, but
Practice
it's
makes
that
perfect.
experience. You know,
Yeah.
it's that get up and fucking go shit. Because it's 2020 fucking 4.
I want to buy a building in 2024 also.
What
For
kind
my-
of a
for my
building?
bills-
For all
my
your
business.
sex dungeons?
I want a downtown building in DuQuoin, one of those little storefront ones. If you get a downtown building, you can get like a $40,000 grant for repairs for it, and then a $10,000 grant for a new awning. I talked to some guy. He said they have all kinds of grants because they want to fix those buildings.
Want to revitalize the downtown area.
Yeah, people just won't go in them, but if you
Cardell
go in them,
splits you
Yeah.
on the awning. That's
just splits.
just split.
Damn, they're expensive awnings too. The motherfuckers ain't cheap. Like I don't.
All
get
these little
why,
towns
but-
are thriving except for fucking ours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sad.
Marion's blown up. They've got like
Yeah, but can we talk about Marion? That is like literally like if God did NASCAR and he was sponsored by every single fucking corporation in the world and he come down that and it landed in Marion.
that
we've
new
got an
strip.
interstate.
Yeah.
You got an off ramp from an interstate, a main interstate too. That's 57's a main artery.
I feel like needs to be documented now, though, because I feel like it's either going to be massively successful or in 100 years it's going to be the fucking craziest
Corporate
ghost
failure,
town
yeah.
ever.
Well, at this rate, they're going to swallow a couple little towns near them. You know,
Yeah,
they're going to be
fucking
expanding
can.
into, you know.
I just watched a video earlier today about the amount of car washes that are exploding across America right now.
Like literally blowing up and
No,
exploding, killing
just
people,
like there's a new car wash being built everywhere. Like some towns have 3 new car. Like there's even one in Marion on that strip that you're probably talking about. They're adding 7 new businesses, and there's a fucking car wash there, but there's one a mile away.
Yeah.
And it's because they figured out the system. People do it by subscription now, and it's like Planet Fitness. Like people go with the intentions of working out, and they get a membership, and they never go. They go to the car wash, and they get a $50 membership. They never wash their car, and they figured out that people are just like that. So they're just keep making these car washes, and we keep falling for it. Like, goddamn brilliant though. I mean, I want one now if that's how it works. I mean, I'll fucking take it.
I want a car wash.
Yeah, no morals there, brother.
Well, there's a lot of...
open a car wash 2024.
Right.
There you go.
I want a little building in town so I could write it all off actually, and then I could just we could have a pod room in there too.
A little building.
We could have a fucking.
It would be nice by the end of 2024 to have a dedicated studio space.
Yeah.
You know, a little office.
I'm doing a new house in 2024. Probably going to decide which building to buy for the tattoo shop.
That's a wild adventure there.
Yeah. So buying commercial property for the first time, that's a little fucking scary. And buying another bigger house because I'm slammed in 4 rugrats in a cabin is a little cray-cray in a weird way.
So if anybody wants a nice A-frame cabin, super dope.
Yeah, I'll be listed in spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Golf course.
Spot.
Anyway, motherfucker, what about you, Mike?
I just want the podcast to progress. I would like to get... I'm down with Brody's idea of getting at least 5 short films done in a year.
Yeah.
Goal.
I think we have the concept for way more than that. I think it's just down to picking which 5 we want to do.
Well, we got one lined out.
Yeah.
For the most part.
We got 4 good ones too.
Yeah.
The tree man, the man living in the tree.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. I'm not telling you shit
The man
anymore until the day we're going to do it.
Beep.
Yeah, I should have beep.
God damn it. Yeah, I'll fix that. Don't worry about it.
Don't give it all. We already gave him fucking the portable pleasure dome or whatever the fuck we called it.
Yeah, we lost out on a fucking jerk pod.
You're right.
No, we stamped that shit. We time stamped it. We'll get
sir.
good lawyers and we'll fucking...
That boy threw in a registered trademark that night.
I don't know. I would like to do 5 short films next year. I would like to do... I still want to do a nice little machinima for us.
What's
but
that?
I have to...
Gameplay.
Yeah, I have to...
okay.
Well, the way I want to do it, I kind of want to set it up. I'll talk about the details, like maybe off camera.
Right.
But I've got an idea for it. I would like to do one. It's just a short. It would be like maybe no longer than like 12 minutes long. And it wouldn't involve much from you guys other than a voiceover.
Sure.
I do like a good voiceover.
Yeah, well, we got some work coming down the pipeline.
Fucking stuff.
We're gonna
I'd
have
like
a lot
to keep
of-
doing my ASMR videos. I keep working on
Yeah.
those, but it'll be a while before I actually release anything.
You keep falling asleep when you make them.
If you do it late at night, like it's sometimes it'll be like 3 a.m. and I'll be up and everybody else will be passed out and I'll be doing it.
There's a comedy short, a fake documentary about a guy that he's so good at making ASMR videos, but he's never released one because he keeps falling asleep.
That's brilliant.
Gold
That's
mine. They
funny.
only find out about it when he dies.
But he's the Mozart of fucking ASMR videos.
It's like the acid maker that can't get through a batch because he keeps getting it on his fingers.
It's like the Monty
Exactly.
Python joke about the funniest joke in the world. It'll make you actually laugh to death.
Right.
You can't read it. Right.
Yeah.
So when they use it during World War II against the Germans, so they have the British GIs have to read it in German so they don't understand it.
What the fuck?
God, what was the... I started listening to this book last night, but I fell asleep. It was by the guy from No Country for Old Men.
Cormac McCarthy.
what's that one that the blood?
Blood
Meridian.
Blood Meridian.
Apparently,
that's getting a movie treatment.
They've said they've tried 5 times so far with huge names locked on. Apparently, it's the most fucked up book.
They don't think you can film it.
Yeah.
It's an ambitious thing, man. You're listening to it.
I've only
Can
got.
you see it?
I mean, I only got in a little bit before I fell asleep last night, but I've saved it because
What is it?
It's basically this. I don't know. It seems like is it in Western times, but it's supposed to be the most graphic, fucked up book ever made.
Oh.
Just give it a shot. If you have an Audible account or if you can find an audio copy, listen to it. If you get a hard copy and read it. But don't skip around. Like, enjoy the ride.
It just popped up and it was a guy giving a brief analysis on it and then he reads the whole book. But he stops in between, so I'm going to turn that guy off and just listen to the audiobook. But yeah, it's by the same guy that wrote No Country for Old Men that Michael said.
That would make sense. Fucked up.
This guy, I mean, he basically says like it's his masterpiece.
Yeah.
It's just so graphic that they've tried 5 times and it's never gotten to past the pre-stage because it's just so violent and vulgar and gross.
They can't get a rating.
That's fucked up.
And if you release something unrated, it severely limits how you can market the film. Right. So the studio looking at that is going to be like, we can't make any money off this movie. I disagree because you're just not marketing to the right crowd.
Right.
Like I can't. Like, look.
Why can't there be a different marketing team for
At the end of the day, if your kid sees a trailer for this movie that airs on TV, that's your fault. Pay attention to what your kid is watching, man, and quit trying to lay that shit on everybody else.
And I feel like you could do, if you had a great team, you could make it to where it was so intriguing but not graphic enough to. But like, yeah, I mean, it's 2024 and this motherfucker like.
Surely.
Well, trailers have to be. They have a certain standard that they have to meet because they air during the day, right? All day long, you can see a movie trailer, right? Yeah. So it can't have anything offensive that you're not supposed to be able to see, little kids could see, right? So you're not getting like the red band trailer or whatever, but people freak out and, this movie's so violent. And they either say, well, it's going to inspire people to be violent.
Hell yeah.
Right? Or kids will see it. And it'll damage these kids. And I'm like, fucking pay attention to
Fuck them kids, dude.
Right? Yeah. And people are already fucking violent.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you watched the fucking news lately?
Yeah. Have you watched? Yeah. The whole world's violent.
Good God,
kids
man.
are bastards too, man. They're not.
How many
fun.
parents are out there killing their kids? I see that shit in the news every fucking day.
You ain't kidding. A lot of TikTokers be killing their kids too. That's been a whole thing, like social influencers.
Dude. It's not even just. It's the simple fact that everyone has a voice now.
Right.
So it's always been happening. It's just now you can live stream.
See it, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, that Gypsy Rose gets out of jail like today, I think. Yep. So, I think it's today, the 27th. She's been in jail for killing her mom. Have you read about Gypsy Rose or anything?
I probably listened to some.
It's a famous Munchausen by proxy case. Like
her mom made her think she was sick when she wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
And she and her boyfriend murked her mom.
I mean...
That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, they fucking murdered her mom.
It was fucked up, though, because she, that little girl really thought she was dying. Really thought she was really deathly ill.
How long did the girl go to prison for?
Man.
Not that long, honestly.
It was like, when you think about it, well, because the mitigating circumstances. She was a fucking child, and you damaged her. You made her think she was dying when she wasn't.
And the boyfriend killed her, so she didn't
actually physically kill her mom. The boyfriend
she said she wanted him dead, and he was like, I'm going over there to do it, and she was like, right on.
Yeah, she was like, all right.
Yeah, because she knew she wasn't sick at that point, and then... I've seen TikToks that people at Disney World 15 years ago and Gypsy in the background and shit. And then just her people noticing her now. And
well, did she get a Make-A-Wish thing or something?
Yeah. They took her all over. A lot of people met her and
Casey
shit.
Anthony's out there fucking on TikTok.
She's on Tinder too.
Yeah, Tinder.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can date Casey Anthony.
That's gnarly.
Casey Anthony.
I wouldn't date. I got kids.
Fuck yeah. Nope.
No.
Fuck her.
Probably let her give me an old fashioned in a parking lot and film it and get some money.
Probably give me a tug job.
That's like OJ being
like we're watching a live production of Beetlejuice or something.
Right, I'll let her
reach across the aisle, give me a hand.
Yeah, give me an old fashioned, and we'll get rich off that little exchange, and we'll go about our day.
Man, fucking hypocrite.
I forgot about all that.
I hate that woman so much.
Do you have any Scientology news? Do you want to update the audience with?
Danny Masterson got finally put in prison.
He got put in a
He's
bad
eating that
prison.
fine prison food right now, isn't he?
He's living life.
I read he got put in a murderous prison. Is what
Well,
the article
don't
said.
be a fucking rapist.
No, actually, in
Don't be a rapist.
Scientology news, that like Aaron Smith Levin was basically like ousted. He's one of the guys that started. He was an ex-Scientologist. He has SBTV, Growing Up Scientology YouTube channel.
Oh.
And he was on he started the Aftermath Foundation, the one you always hear with Leah Remy, and they basically kicked him off of his own fucking charity. It's basically I like the guy, but he's definitely like, no apologies, I'm gonna fucking call you out and fuck with you. And I think they are trying to take this more of a, the other group is more.
He's got the
like,
aggressive Scientology
Yeah.
traits still inside of him.
He's less worried about being sued.
Yeah, he wants to just go
Because they're
fucking.
very litigious.
oh, he
men.
keeps asking people to sue him.
You know, if you got lawyers on retainer and shit, go for it, man.
Well, I love that he's called out Tom Cruise and begs Tom Cruise to sue him, because he's like, if he does, he has to provide me with all the fucking documentation. He's like,
That's the thing,
and he
yeah.
won't.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
We don't really want it to go to court.
Right.
I think
It'll
in our
scare the
life,
shit out of you with it, though.
yeah, I think in our lifetime we will see the downfall.
Oh, we'll see
I
the
hope
fall
so,
of
man. It's-
Scientology.
I think it'll be crazy too, because they have billions and billions in real estate.
Right.
So when that fucking company folds, you're gonna have so much shit that just can't be sold easily because it's in the shell corporation. You know, it's in this old religious thing that's tied up in this, and so you're gonna have these multi-billion-dollar castles in the States and stuff that are just gonna wither away.
Damn.
That or Disney's going to buy a lot of it.
Maybe. Dude, so many like mansions, like even like that one.
The town of Clearwater.
Yeah, they own. Yeah, they
Florida,
own like
really?
70% of Clearwater.
Isn't it weird?
Scientology does.
That's just the name of that, Clearwater.
Clearwater. Oh yeah, it goes
They
going
fucked up
clear.
going clear.
Fuck.
There
But it was named before. It was just.
What does
Yeah,
that
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
It's going clear is like they're basically saying that you're breaking away from Scientology.
Oh.
It's fucked up, man.
Dude,
Oh.
it's not. You know, I don't know, man.
Clearwater.
At its base, this is
Xenu.
Xenu.
it's a fucking shitty science fiction writer come up with this.
Yeah.
Come up,
We could,
Because
we
he
could start a
realized-
better religion.
Yeah, well, he realized that the money was in religion, not he couldn't write
Right.
a best-selling book, so he created this religion.
That's
and
fucked
they
to be dead,
disguised
too.
it as an alternative to like psychology or psychiatry, like
Right.
like addressing your mental health. He's like,
Right.
that's not what you don't need therapy.
Right.
You have these little what are they? Thetans?
Thetans, yeah.
Right?
Your
Like-
so body thetans. It's
Thetans, yeah.
it's basically your soul. It lives on for billions of years. So, and like if you do something now, it's because you were being punished for something in your back life.
Yeah.
But that's a good transition into the Church of the Green Lodge and our weekly retreat at $100,000.
Fuck yeah.
Where you will learn how to be
An asshole.
the perfect stoner. We teach you how to smoke copious amounts of marijuana and have conversations
Still function.
and still function.
You get one free visit with Sean and his Dab Rig / inhaler.
Yes, the
at
guru.
your own risk.
Yes, he's a guru as well. We give you crackers.
I'm glad you didn't say crack.
No, the crack.
You're on the
You don't get crack. You can buy the crack, but you don't get it because we'll just like buy Epstein Island or something.
Oh,
With St. James.
let's
Island.
immediately rename that thing.
Well, yeah,
Let's not call it that again.
Glory Hole Island and
Let's just call it like Happy Time Fun Place.
every time fun place.
And, put a bunch of puppies and rainbows on that bitch.
How do you put rainbows on?
Burn
I don't
down
know.
and rebuild.
We bought an island. We're rich enough to figure it out.
That's true. You could
Just
get
make
a
it
rainbow
rain over
machine,
the island a lot. I don't know.
buy an island and a bunch of snow machines.
Get a
and
heart machine and see the cloud
Just
above that
build a
bitch.
bunch of fucking rainbows. Like,
I want to be rich enough that I can buy an island in the Caribbean and have enough snow machines to where I can snowboard on my island all year round.
That'd be something.
that's like you got to be Jeff Bezos. Pull something like
That ain't no shit.
Bezos, let's talk.
Hey, you should go to Hawaii, Big Island sometime. You could be surfing in the same day and drive up to Mauna Kea and be snowboarding
Yep.
in the same
Yeah, I know.
goddamn day.
When I live,
Crazy,
so
isn't it?
northern
Yeah.
Idaho, you can do that most of the year too. Like a lot
No
of the
shit.
times, except for pure winter. But yeah, you can be on the beach in the lake and then go up and snowboard in your t-shirt.
Yeah. Damn. Well, it's like Big Bear Lake in California. Yeah. It's like
shit.
Yeah, you could be up there just snowboarding in your t-shirt, whatever, just hanging out.
I can't go to those places until my kids are grown up because I might not come back.
I didn't want to come back. Yeah,
It can be dangerous, man. Like, you think about it. Like, was it Sonny Bono died in a skiing accident?
He sure did. Yeah,
plastered his fucking tree.
Mm-hmm.
We had a kid. We had a kid we hung out with that broke his neck by hitting a tree when we were 17.
Are you going fast?
Sledding or skiing?
Snowboarding?
No shit.
Yeah. Dude, you're moving, man, on a good hill. Like,
I met a patient at the hospital. Her grandson died on the hill out at Little Grassy Lake. Damn. On the side of the spillway, there's this massive fucking hill. She said her son and her grandson were sliding down there. He got like going 100 miles an hour, hit a tree. And then she just was dead serious. She like looked back at me. She's like, he would have been fucking 25 today.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God
damn,
dog.
Doing fucking damn near everything, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's dangerous.
But not in the Porta Pleasures because we hook your balls up to electromagnetic.
Keep you alive.
Yep.
And oxygen.
Yeah, and oxygen so you don't, you know.
They're FDA approved. Allegedly. Allegedly FDA
you don't
approved.
you don't need FDA approval to put your product out there.
You don't, dude. Pre-workout comes and goes every week. It has a different meth in it, and then it's gone. It has a new meth in it.
We'll just make the B a little line off the D. FDA approved, man. Shit's organic.
Just a tiny little pump up top for an uppercase B.
Yeah. Organic. Plastic.
Why not?
Anyway, guys, if you're still here,
22.
You're fucking crazy. We love you. We fucking love you. Happy fucking New Year to you fucking fuckers out there.
It's bedtime.
Fucking fuckland. We love you.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.